Montreal, CF Montreal now. Potential coachless CF Montreal. Mr. Henri linked to Bournemouth job. Not heard much about it since the break. But
think someone, and that might just be the rest of the season. I think someone got the job.
Okay, which is good because I want Henri to stay here. Anyways, they lost Shamit Shom, didn't play too much. Max Urruti, second most goals on the team with 5, fourth most shots in just under 700 minutes. Jukka Raitala tied first in tackles, third least dribble by, fourth most clearance. One of their better defenders, he's gone. Karifa Yao out on loan. Keyshawn Ferdinand on loan. Jorge Corrales gave 1,200 minutes. He's gone. Bojan's gone for the third most goals, second most shots. Steven Saba's gone. Anthony Jackson Hamel, I feel like he should have been a lot better than he was last year. But Orji Onkwonkwo is gone. 1 goal, 1 assist in about 600 minutes. Louis Binks, I believe, is still there for the rest of this season, and then he goes out on I think he got sold to Bologna, then loaned back. And we all need to pour one out for the legend that is Rod Fanny. No longer with the team, just over 1,100 minutes, third most clearances, most interceptions. It will just not be the same without you, Sir Rod. Who'd they bring in? Zorhan Bassong, a left back from Cercle Bruges in Belgium. He has played like 4 minutes or something like that. He has like 0 game time, so I have no idea anything about him. Rita Zahir as a homegrown, Nathan Daniel Saliba as a homegrown, Sean Ray as a homegrown, Jean Anil Assi, homegrown, Kamal Miller to slide into that left back, center back area from Orlando. And then the big one, Jordi Mihailovic up top, huge potential to be the big playmaker. They brought in Sanusi Ibrahim, a winger, 18 years old. He'll go straight to the second team in Montreal until he's ready to go, but a member of the Nigerian U23s. Kike Struna might be the worst transfer this entire window. Why? I don't know. Andrew Booth, Bjorn Janssen, a striker from Ulsan Hyundai, Europa League experience, another option to Kyoto up top. Joaquin Torres, the winger from Newell's Old Boys, 7 goals, 4 assists in about 3,700 career minutes. And Ahmed Hamdi, Egyptian U23, 2 goals, 300 minutes in the Egyptian League. I'm very, very torn on this roster. It looks like they let go of a lot of their experienced defenders. Not quite sure if any of the people they brought in will fill in. I know for a fact Kike Struna is making this team worse. I have not liked this guy from the start. He's a good, he reminds me of Florian Jungwirth, like a guy who just gives his all the time. Not very good. Kamal Miller will be a good addition. I like that addition a lot. But yeah, I'm kind of confused as to what the game plan is here. But my question for you, my good friends, if Henri is to leave before the season, because we don't know if he's gone, will Montreal be good at all? Connor, thoughts?
It's hard to say, not at all, but it will certainly be a lot more difficult for them because, look at how many changes they made this offseason. It feels like they literally threw out the entirety of the last team and brought in an entirely new team. And you did that all with the assumption that you're going to keep Henri. And then if you get rid of him and bring in a new coach, now it's all these players that this coach didn't, bring in for his system that he's got to incorporate now. So it's certainly going to make things a lot harder for them.
And that is the exact conversation I had with, I don't know his Twitter handle. I was actually going to shout him out. I'm going to look it up while I talk about this. But there was a guy on Twitter who I was having this conversation with, same exact thing. Is he going to be good? Is he going to be bad? Like what happens if he's not there? And that was my exact point was, if you're going to bring in all these players, you're going to basically recycle your entire roster. you're doing it because Thierry Henry wants it. It's not, hey, Thierry, good job almost getting the playoffs last year. Here's a brand new roster. Go do it again. He's asking for these people so he can format it. So unless you find somebody who's the exact carbon copy of him, that's not great. That's not a great look. So.
Yeah. So Jonathan Woodgate is Bournemouth manager until the end of the season. So Henry is theoretically safe for the time being. But yeah. Didn't you tell me when we were talking that Victor Wanyama has like the second most shots on this team last season or some nonsense?
He was like third most in shots or something like that.
So
also, P-Dubs 13. That's who I was speaking with. So what's up if you're listening?
Yeah. So the fact that your center back has the third most shots on your team is not the best look.
Yeah.
Seeing Okonkwo leave kind of sucks. I just remember the one goal he had like 2 seasons ago where he like flicked it up to himself, flicked it over his head, and then like smashed it top bins from 20 yards out, and it was goal of the week, and it was awesome. But like I understand if the output's not there, then there's no reason to keep him.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't see. I think the best thing about Montreal this season is their black jersey. I really like it.
I like the kit.
But yeah, I'm gonna give them a D. I don't think they're doing anything this season.
So that's your grade. You're gonna go right into the grades.
Straight into it.
D. All right, Connor, what do you got?
Originally, I had him a little bit lower, but because Louis Binks is going to be here for the season, I gave him a C-.
And for that exact reason, I'm bumping mine up to a regular C. They got some good experience up top, left a lot of holes in the back in terms of depth, but Louis Binks is a good hold on to. And I guess technically they did bring in a replacement center back, even though Kike Struna is basically traffic cone. Wanyama is going to need to do a lot of work, and I'm also interested to see what their formation looks like. So that's something for a future episode, but I'll give him a C for now. Little asterisk there because I had him at a C-.